Florida is a weird place, but among all that weirdness, there lies a connection to one specific partner in crime. What's crazy is that this iconic beast that you can find everywhere was on the verge of extinction less than 40 years ago. Now it's in memes, movies, merchandise, and gator jerky off the side of the road. It's synonymous with the Florida man. It leaves you asking, just how did this all happen?
Hey everybody, my name is Eddie, and I'm a zoology student who has dedicated his life to animals.
Growing up, I was fascinated with alligators. When I was very young, my parents took me to a local fair. There was a booth with a man holding a baby alligator, and he was talking about conservation and ways in which I could help the planet. He invited me in to pet the gator, and at first touch I knew there was something special about this animal. It made me more excited about a future in which I could work with these guys face to face. But more on that story a little bit later.
This right here is Gatorland, and it's a loud, beautiful, boisterous icon of Florida culture. And I'm gonna take you guys inside today. I gotta take off this freaking hat. Looks so ridiculous. Look at it. His whole mouth is like turned over. My plan was originally to wear the hat for the whole video, but man, it's hotter than I thought today here in Florida. And I don't know, man, this I bought this hat expecting it to be like a gem for the video, but it's just not it. It's not it, Chief. It's not it. It's absolutely insane how many gators there are here alone. It makes you wonder just how were they almost extinct in the first place, because that's wild.
Literally identical alligator fossils have been found in Florida dating back 8 million years. Talk about an ancient creature. Gators are found throughout the whole southeastern United States, with a history of dipping slightly into Mexico. They were abundant apex predators of swamps and waterways that kept populations of fish, amphibians, small reptiles, and larger animals like birds and mammals in check. So yes, keep your dog away from the edge of ponds, people. They're more closely related to caiman than they are to crocodiles, and have the same U-shaped snout to show for it. They were made to last through the harsh weather of American winter, and have literally been recorded being frozen alive in the water to last through the winter, especially this past super cold Arctic blast of a winter we had here in the South. They basically survive like being a cryogenically frozen Han Solo. Now, as cool as this all is, you're probably asking, okay, but like, how did they almost go extinct?
We're getting to that. We just relax and hold your dang horses. My goodness, you're so impatient. Brain rot has infested y'all. Guys, I found the babies and I found Jolene. Listen, this is a crazy moment.
So gators are one of the biggest and baddest predators around at their peak, and then guess what happened next? Yes, that's right, the humans arrive. Get used to hearing that a lot on this channel, by the way. The Native American tribes, however, had respect for gators and valued them as guides into the spirit realm.
This guy right here, he's got the hookup to the spirit realm. That's why that bird's following him. Don't you, buddy?
No, just shut up and let me eat you, lol.
They would hunt gators sustainably to keep populations high, while treating it as a serious matter full of reverence and respect. But then, guess what happened next? Yep, the colonizers came. Decades of unsustainable and harmful hunting followed, for hides and meats. Not to mention, DDT. DDT is a pesticide used by farmers to keep insects and other harmful pests off their crops. However, it had a nasty habit of spreading and getting into waterways and harming the local wildlife. It would find its way down the food web as well, and ended up ingested by larger animals and affect their eggs and make them have weak shells and be super brittle.
Imagine being a gator, you're just chilling, like you're in home, your home looks like this, it's natural, it's all swamps and trees and stuff, and the humans just come and drop a bunch of DDT just into your home, it just seeps into there, and you're just screwed. Yikes.
During the 1950s, things got so bad there were only 100,000 gators left spread across 10 states. down from the millions that were around before and the millions that are around now.
To put that into perspective, there's 2,000 gators here alone at Gatorland, which would have been 2% of the total population back then. That is wild. Just think about that. Crazy. So obviously all this sounds a little bit dire and depressing, but how did we get from that to the sheer number of gators there are here now? There's more gators here than I know what to do with. It's a good smoothie, guys. Pretty good smoothie. I can't complain, you know. Gatorland, they can make a nice smoothie, you know.
When gator numbers were low, there wasn't much public outcry because the public viewed them as dangerous and scary.
I wonder why. These guys are pretty cuddly to me.
But then experts started to notice. Therefore, in 1962, alligator hunting was outlawed. Then, in 1966, they were given federal protection. And in 1967, they were placed on the endangered species list. In 1969, the Lacey Act was passed to control the trade of gator skin products. Then finally, DDT was banned.
This quick action is unprecedented and goes to show that if we act quick with laws and legislation, then we can make a big difference in the outcome of conservation. Almost too good of a difference, because now we enter the age of commodification. This right here, this is where you get some good old gator nuggets. Listen.
There are now over 5 million alligators, so it's fair to say gators are now common. So common that they have become ingrained in the culture of the state. There's always some viral video coming out about a gator on a golf course, or news about a gator that ate a child, like the one that happened at Disney a couple years back. It's synonymous with Florida now. Because they're so common, there's now a fear humans have of them in their day-to-day lives. Yes, no matter how many videos you watch of Florida men chilling with them, there's still a fear. Now there's a demand to hunt them during the gator hunting season, which ranges from August 15th to November 8th. Humans have to take this role on now because of the lack of other natural predators thanks to the impact of habitat loss caused by, you guessed it, us, humans.
So we brought gators back, but we didn't quite bring back their swamps, like this one I'm walking through right now at Gatorland, which represents a more pristine and untouched Florida environment. There's also a lot of funny little messages on here. I don't know if y'all can see them.
Florida is one of the most rapidly developing states in the US. Vast swampland is constantly being converted to more and more houses, and yes, golf courses as well, thus leading to more human interaction with gators.
So every meme of Florida men and their gators and all the shenanigans that they go through, well, it's only going to become more and more common the more of their habitat we keep taking up. But listen, at least we can keep buying some gator knickknacks from gator farms, am I right, guys? Listen.
Over the past 6 decades, gator farms have boomed in popularity to meet the demand of meat and hides that exist in the market. And a matter of fact, I've been in one this whole video.
Gatorland is the most popular gator farm in the state, with over 400,000 visitors a year. This puts into question, what's our relationship with conservation efforts? Are we doomed to commodify and make everything a product after we save them from the brink of extinction? I don't know. All these treats at Gatorland are pretty good, huh? Listen, I don't know the answers to all the questions, but I do know one thing. My fiance's gonna want one of these gator plushes.
And you know what? I wouldn't have it any other way. Well, besides maybe the habitat loss and the farming, but you know. The relationship us humans have with wildlife is a complex one, full of destruction, exploitation, and commodification, but also one of reverence and majesty. Animals have shaped almost every aspect of human culture, and speaking of gators specifically, Florida culture, my culture. If it wasn't for the universal nature of gators in Florida culture, I don't know if I would have fell in love with them as much as I have. Who knows, maybe it would have affected how I viewed animals to this day. Maybe that little gator I pet at the fair all those years ago made me the man I am today. Or maybe we really are just a scum of the earth that destroys an endless cycle of greed. Thanks for watching. Hey everybody, this is the end of the video. You guys can click off if you want. But basically, I just wanted to get on the mic and say that this is my first YouTube video. And I'm very much excited about this YouTube video, about the future of the channel. I really want to deliver high quality content about animals and conservation that is digestible to the everyday person and gets them inspired in conservation and in animals in their local area. I would like you guys to be a part of the journey. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I would vastly appreciate it. I just want more animal nerds to talk to animals about, honestly. It's not a lot of people like me, and I would like to keep talking to more people about animals in the natural world. I think it's really fun. Yeah, this was, it was great making this video. I'm learning a lot about YouTube, learning a lot about editing, and I really am excited about this journey, and I really hope you guys can join me along for the journey. I've been hard at work for this in a while, so yeah, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. Hopefully you guys, enjoy the content.